she was a tzaddiket, and she was helping a lot of people. Let's say she used to, in your family, even though you don't have, let's say, tzaddikim, so righteous people, but our ancestors, they were good-hearted people. They liked helping people. Let's say she used to make a lot of bread, and she used to share it, give it to the needies, to her family, to the. It's a great thing. Not everybody is doing the same today. You know, let's say the grandfather, he used to learn Torah, or even if he not used to learn Torah, he used to, I don't know, help out. I remember there was this guy that used to tell us that his grandfather, he was a very strong man. He used to help bury people, and he was proud about them. When a child is grown proud about his ancestors, about his family, he feels good about himself. If you tell him you don't know nothing, you're from a stupid family. If God forbid you tell him you're lazy all the time, you're stupid, you're ugly. If you're telling him these kind of things, well, we are failing his self-esteem with our own hands.
It's true.
And then you're right. He starts to believe in it. Then he starts to believe it, and it's a problem. It's something that you don't want to do. So nowadays, our generation is very much developed. Hello. What do you mean very much developed? Previous generation, so the maturity, okay, mental maturity, okay, was a bit different than today. Today, the crisis of this timing of the teenager is the result of the gap between the physical development of the kids, okay, and their intellectual development, and the gap is between this and their emotional development. So the physical, Baruch Hashem, they develop very nice today with the food of today, and you know, years ago people were hungry, it wasn't today. Today, Baruch Hashem, people get food, and they get good food and nutrition and vitamins and everything. Nothing is missing. So they grow up very nicely physically. Also intellectually, they grow nice, Baruch Hashem. They have, they're not missing like people before, and all the information in front of them, they can learn and everything. But emotionally, they develop late. Because, do we give responsibility to our children today?
No.
Our grandmothers from young age, or even our mothers from young age, had to do so much. Age of 12, my mother used to tell, no, even younger, her mother used to wake up very early in the morning, and they used to make dough first thing in the morning for this to get ready. Then she used to go and milk the cow. Then she used to go and take care of it. Until early morning when we today wake up, she used to do so much, right? And then run here and run there and take care of this and take care of this, and brothers and sisters and siblings and this and that. They had so much responsibilities.
In their times, they had to do it. In our times, we don't need it.
We also
how do we balance that gap? We don't have that need.
Baruch Hashem, there's many things that you have to do. It's just that you won't give this responsibility to your children because you think they're not capable. Well, so years ago, they used to make their own laundry. Today, it's not such a hard labor laundry, but you do it very often. You do it a few times a week.
Mm-hmm. A day.
Sometimes few times a day. You do the white colors, you do the different colors, you iron, you do this and that. And now, in those days, so a whole day used to take them for just laundry, and that's it. And then the mother-in-law, let's say, they would leave family. So she will take care of the food, this will take care of the baby, this will take care of it. Now you all do it by yourself. And in one day, you have to do carpools, you have to go back to school, come back. These are things that you used to do before. And the laundry in that day, and the food in that day. And go talk to the teacher, take care of this, take care of some errands, take care of that. And Baruch Hashem, you won't let these things. You won't let your daughter, let's say, you don't give her these responsibilities. Because
not?
Huh?
It's not
Why
that we don't want to give it to her, it takes longer time.
Okay.
No, mothers don't have a patience.
Yeah, because it takes longer time. Is that the story?
time.
Okay, but
Don't
again,
compare yourself to
I
kids.
do it in 1 hour, she'll do it in 2 hours,
what?
where I don't have that 2 hours. So that's why.
Okay, so we
is
become
the only
we
reason.
become impatient, right?
Yeah,
We,
not
you
impatient,
want-
it's just
Mm.
no time. It's not impatient. Like, for example, my daughter on Friday, she comes to me, Mama, can you help? I want to help you cook. I do let her, but for me to do that one dish, it takes me 20 minutes. Her, it will take more than half an hour just to cut it. So I
course.
let her do it.
But this is how they learn. This is how they
No,
learn.
I let her, but I minimize it. Not too much.
Maybe not on Friday. You can
Yeah,
start
Thursday
doing it
night.
on Thursday or other days.
But other days
Or
they come at
Wednesday,
5.
like how you say, what's up? Why you starting Wednesday to cook for Shabbat?
Yeah, you
Also,
cannot do
they
everything
have
on
time, most
Friday.
of the time they spend in the school.
Yeah, they
home
come
is
5.
finished 2 o'clock. After
12
2 o'clock we were free. Here
1
they
o'clock.
come 5,
That was the
6 o'clock.
difference.
They exhausted, they tired, they
They
eat, they do
do
homework
It's
until
true.
9, 10 o'clock when they have time
She
to
just
do.
finished it, my daughter.
It's so hard.
It's true.
They learn here 2 languages. We had their only 1 language, English, Hebrew, Spanish, whatever language they learn. Halacha, this halacha, that.
Baruch Hashem.
They have
Baruch Hashem, they're very, that's what I say.
phone,
They're very,
computer.
very educated. That I did say. Very intellectual, very educated. Also, physically, very much developed. Baruch Hashem. But emotionally, not so much. That's what I'm trying to
So
say.
they get emotional though if they have chores to do? Is
Huh?
that what you're saying?
If they get responsibility, if they feel good about themselves, that they were able to do, they get self-confidence from these
I
things.
give my son, he's 8, I give my son responsibilities around the house, but he always complains, nobody in his class ever does, helps with laundry or washes dishes or
They always complain.
Why
That's
not?
all back then.
Tell him, how do you know? Like tell him, how do you
He's
know?
embarrassed to tell his friends that he's
Because
He's supposed
maybe his friend has the same situation, they embarrass him, you tell him,
tell him stories and make him feel good at home that he helped. He's going to tell his friends, you know what I did? It depends how you, what is your outlook on this? How you show it to your children.
No, I want him to know, so he's capable of doing all
Nachon,
these
he's
things, but
capable,
he
and he should
doesn't
feel
good
proud.
about it.
No, he should. He
He's
should.
going. He's gonna grow up.
Let me
and
show
he's
you
gonna-
how we fail our kids. A little baby, when he's 1 year old, is trying to walk first time. How many times he gets up? How many times he falls? And yet he continues trying. He's trying and trying until he succeeds. When he wants to eat by himself,
Yeah.
how messy is the house? How he's trying and it falls, and he's trying to put everything in your and by on his own. He doesn't let you to help him or anything, and he's trying until he succeeds. And then he wants to put his own, his buttons, and he puts it the first one and second. And it takes you for years. It takes you right, or he wants to try to tie his legs in his shoes, but he tries and he tries and he tries, and eventually he succeeds. When he tries in the beginning of your daughter, 5-year-old, who wants to wash dishes first time. What's your reaction? Would you let her?
Yeah.
I won't.
5-year-old.
Yeah, why
Be
not?
careful not to break it.
Not the Shabbos dish.
Why not? I won't. My son is 6, he was washing with me dishes.
So
And he did it really good.
Baruch Hashem. So but you pay attention. In the beginning, when they start doing, they're so happy. But then they try to get away from this job, right? Because how we act to it, how we react to it, we don't let them.
And then we
But we don't like ourselves.
Don't.
What do you take? It take me 15 minutes.
That's what she said
Finish
before.
washing
It takes
the food.
you don't want to give responsibility. Either you're afraid that she's going to break the Shabbos dishes, or it's going to take too long, or whatever the reason is. But we kill their passion to it. They want to do it. They're so happy. They're excited. We tell them, no. Why no? Why no? Sometimes it's us. We don't. It starts with these small things, and it continues on and on. You're afraid to give them responsibility. Bezat Hashem, your kids are going to grow up. They're not going to listen to you. You want them to learn driving. I'm telling you, you want them to learn driving because you're afraid. You what's going to happen? And if you're going with him or with her into the car, your heart is going to race and you feel and you don't know what to do with yourself. But they have to. That's how they learn. What can you do? And they will do it. They will not listen. But Baruch Hashem, this is how people learn. There's no other way. So, but you keep encouraging and you give him compliments and you tell him you're able, you're capable, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Bezat Hashem is going to do it. But you have to give this compliment. They say the same way that a fruit is dependent on the type of the seed that was planted. Okay, it depends. You have, let's say, an apple. It depends what apple will come out from this tree. It could be green apple, sour apple, sweet one, delicious one, yellow one, all kind of types of apples, right? It depends what was planted. So, but this is how kids usually they inherit, their characters from their parents. But the quality of the fruit, the quality of there's only green, let's say, apples there, but the quality of these green apples, it depends on the investment that you've done into this, that you've put into this tree. How much water, how much this, how much love, how much, I don't know, all kind of stuff that you work the land around this, or the weather, or whatever. So would be also the human being is the product, okay, of his past, of his surroundings, and how much you compliment, how much you believe in him. The kids, they're like towers that they stand on this basis. Whatever, it's built on all kind of experiences that they had in the past. There were positive experiences or negative experiences. It depends. That's what makes him a human being, a strong one or a weak one, God forbid. So you want our children, we want to send them away. We want to give them so much strength that they will be able to continue their life, that they will be able to build their own life, Bezat Hashem. So, but all this will be with praising. Now the family, we're in Rosh Chodesh Shvat, coming to Tu B'Shvat. Family, as I started with the tree before, is the trunk that from this develops this little tree or this little boy, and he's fed from this trunk. What does it mean, fed from this trunk? You lean on it, and so even, I don't know, stormy, strong winds that come won't shake him, and nothing is going to happen to it. He'll be able to hold strong with this, right? So if the boy, if the girl, if the child is proud of his family, got good nourishments, you can do it, you're a good boy, you're able, you're tzaddik, okay, Bezat Hashem is going to flourish. They once asked 3 builders, they were building the same thing, what are you doing? So one said, where did I write it? One said, I'm working, I'm trying to provide, I'm just working to make some money. That's what he said. The other one, they asked him, what are you doing? He said, I'm putting on bricks. Okay, that's my job. And then they asked the third one, what do you do? He said, I'm building a palace. They're all doing the same thing. One is saying, I just do it because I do it. I have to do it to bring money to the family. It doesn't matter for me if I prepare the roads, or if I pick up some fruits, or I build a house. Second one said, I put bricks. Big deal. Whatever. Well, the third one said, I build a palace. We as mothers, we do so much. We're building houses, we're building palaces. But it depends what is your outlook, how you look at this. If you say to yourself, I'm a mother, I'm a housewife, so you look at this, you're down at yourself, you're not so important, you're not, I don't know, a psychologist or a principal in a school, if you think that your job is not important, you're wrong, because you're building a palace. You're building something so strong, Bezat Hashem. And it's a palace for building. It's like to have the Bet Knesset or Shechina or something good. You have to pay attention that whenever these builders they put the bricks on, okay, they need a lot of patience, because it takes time to build this huge building. It takes time. It's not in a day or two that they build. So a lot of patience you need. You need consistency. Be sure, be on time, do your job, no matter rain, shine, just do whatever you have to do. And then you need also warmth, because to put together the brick, to glue them to one another, okay, you need warmth. And that's what we need to build the house. Let's finish with the story. So Abigail was always looking at her mother like she's weirdo, she doesn't know what she's doing. Her mother used to make all kind of chesed. Used to drive from people, to visit sick people, visit old people, So once she asked a driver to pay him to come and wait for her downstairs. She would pick up gemach, old clothing from people. So she comes to this old widow house, and she gives her all kind of clothing that nobody is going to wear. She takes it and she praises her and she says thank yous and everything, and she goes down the stairs, and as she comes down, they go to the car. The mother tells the driver, we need to go to our house. I need to throw all this to the garbage next to my house, not in this next to the widow house. And the mother is like, you're crazy. What did we do it for? Why did we come here for such a long time? Why do I have to pay the driver here to throw those clothing? Why do I have to take it even? So the mother tries to explain her. She's an old woman. I want her to feel good, that she makes chesed, that she gives clothing to a gemach. I want her to feel comfortable, to feel good. And I don't want to embarrass her to go and throw these things in front of her. I'll go and do it far away, that she won't see. So she explains it to her daughter. The driver was hearing that. And he tells the mother, you know, I always heard that religious people, they're crazy. They love money, they do all kind of stuff. I didn't hear good things about them. But I do see good qualities here. I see caring, I see, not hurting people, not hurting their feelings, and I like it. You know something? Don't pay me for that job, and other time you need this kind of a job, call me again. This man opened this Abigail's eyes. She didn't appreciate her mother. She didn't appreciate what she's doing. All of a sudden now, her mother is really doing a great chesed. She's caring about people. She doesn't want to hurt them. Once she feels good about herself, her mother, she feels good about herself. I come from a good family. Basically, that's what we have to do. To make our children involved in what we do, to teach them, to educate, to guide them in the right way, and to feel that we're building a palace. Because once you feel that you're doing something good is going to come out of it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Lots of nachat from the children, from the family. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Questions?